Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 2 of Let's Try Lawless Lands. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first episode, we created our character, Alizar. We're in the hovel. When you awake, you notice that it's much brighter outside than when you arrived. The storm has died down and it is now safe to continue on your way to Pyrshen, but you're very hungry. You should eat the fresh biscuits in your pack. Eat the fresh biscuits in the plot section of the inventory screen. Supply item, recover 15% supplies, heal 2 vigor points, recover 1 spirit point. Eating the biscuits, you feel much better. Notice your supplies went up on the HUD. If they reach 0, you'll starve to death. Supplies are up here. You're ready to continue on now. It may be worth searching the area before you leave, however. You never know what you might find. Often exploring will provide extra rewards or risks. So, strange note resting in the dust atop the table. Inspect. What I couldn't say. Anna, for the longest time I feel that we've been lost in the fog, desperately seeking a way out to safety. When I found you, I knew that my salvation had come. I don't know what I'd do without you. You're the love of my life, Derek. Okay, corpse is severely decayed and shows obvious signs of the plague. It's probably best to stay away from it. Fireplace has nothing more than piles of ash. You unlock the door and leave. A light rain falls. The barrel used to hold grain, but most of it is now lying in the wet mud. It looked like rats got to it. The hay barrel is sopping wet. It's of no use to you. The well has seen better days. The wood pile is soaking wet and unusable in this condition. The shed is falling apart and the roof has collapsed in on itself. Hard to see. We're going to have to use a torch, maybe? There we are. The old rope is worn and useless. So we're just exploring here. Looks like there's nothing left to be had here. So I guess let's continue on. What about this? This thing gives you the creeps. I guess we walk off the map. Lily pad. Huh. Do we leave the same way we came in? Do we keep following this road? That's the way in. I think we may have to use the world map here. There we go. You go to open the gate and it collapses. The storm must have damaged the hinges. The crate is soggy and heavy. You look inside and only find some tattered sheets. Okay, there's our exit point. But over here we have something sparkling. There's a small pouch sitting beneath the tree. There are 5 lords inside. Take them. Nice. It gives us 73 lords. Are you sure you want to continue on? You'll not be able to come back to this area again. Continue. After walking for several more hours, you finally arrive to the road into Pyrshen, the capital of Croatia. You should continue to the city and report to Lord Riek. He's in charge of restoring order throughout these lands, and you came to answer his summons for aid. Well, hello there. I'm terribly sorry about the trees blocking the road. It was that terrible storm that came through. I was sent out here to clear the trees off the road to make them usable again. I'm Horig, and you are? The man seems lonely. I'm Alizar. Pleased to meet you, Alizar. It's nice to see a friendly face. There aren't many anymore, I'm afraid. In fact, you're the only person that I've really spoken to in the longest time. Feels like ages. Where are you headed? Pearson. Are you really? That's where I'm from. I live in the Commons District. I reckon you'll be going through there since you're coming from this way. Be watchful as you walk those streets. Feel free to help yourself to my provisions. Be safe now. Thank you. Tainted food, bread, and a torch. Oh, I don't think I want the tainted food. Some rotten and tainted food. It gives nourishment, but -3 vigor, minus 70% chance of poison and disease. Yeah. You can keep the tainted food, my friend. But thank you. That large crimson flower must be one of the blight blooms that you've heard about. It's probably best to keep your distance. Blight blooms? The camp looks long abandoned. Perhaps there's still some supplies that have been left behind or forgotten. Rusty sword rests atop of an old stone anvil. I'll take it. You look into the fire pit and there doesn't seem to be much more than dirt and ash. As you look away, a faint glimmer catches your attention. You use your foot to uncover whatever it is and you find an old charred necklace. Take it. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our equipment here. Rusty sword, blade. Oh, that +3 reach is RCH, okay. Damage will go from 5 to 6. Sure. Charred necklace has been in a fire. Resistance to 3% burn. Put on the charred necklace. It's in the tent. I heard that. Pyrshen. Body is shriveled and decayed. Huh. Well, we've reached Pyrshen, I guess. Continue. Thorn root. Oh, was there roots and stuff I could grab? There is, dang. Stuff you gotta stand right on top of. You know what? Let me go ahead and Alt F4 and reload this bad boy. My apologies, guys. We'll go ahead and get through this quickly. Alright, we have to eat the fresh biscuits. Optional search the area. Okay, there's actually stuff. This will highlight everything that we can interact with. Tracks. There are some tracks in the wet dirt that lead into the small field to the rear of the hovel. So we're gonna need this mouse. Glow stool. More glow stool. Bones. These animal bones appear to have gnaw marks. Burning tree. Take makeshift torch. Is this like an X marks the spot thing? No. It is not. Ooh, a bucket. Bottom of the bucket is rotted out. Okay, I guess we've explored the area. Scrap pile. Pile of scrap, it's all that's left of one of the barrels that was behind the hovel. It looks like some of it is still usable. You rummage through the debris and find a few useful pieces of scrap. +3 scrap. Tongueweed. Okay, I've explored the area now. It's marked as 1 out of 1. Cool. So there is some stuff to find. More tongueweed. Deceased. Victim. Smell of death makes you sick. Thorn root. Alright, Amalazar, Pearson. Torch, bread. Spear leaf. Light bloom. This is all stuff we could sell or possibly use in alchemy. So it's important to pick it up right now. Alright, Let's go ahead and put that equipment on. Using the mouse a bit more. We're right back to where we were. Heroin. Mass grave. The stench coming from the pit of corpses is putrid and awful. You feel sick just for being near it. Some bodies are wrapped in sheets and blankets, but others are naked and pale. Yikes. Hob. Greetings. Who are you? Me? Well, I'm Hob. I don't got much, so don't bother trying to rob me. That's right, nobody robs old Hob. I live here in this old hovel, work on wagons and repair them and such. Lots of folks be needing their wagons repaired on these roads. What is this place? This is the road that leads into Pyrshen. That's right, you're in the heart of Crossia. These are the outskirts to the south of the city. Just follow that there road over yonder and you'll be in there in no time. If you need to rest, my home is open. Need any help? Can't really say that I... Come to think of it, yeah, I could use some help. I could use a grappling hook. When I'm out working on a wagon, I sometimes need to secure a part of the wagon to that there tree, so it doesn't fall over on me. I'll get you a grappling hook. Thank you, traveler, you're too kind. When you happen to find one, bring it back here to me, and I'll see what I can dig up in the meantime to give you in return. A grappling hook. Tarwin. Yes? Who are you? The name is Tarwin. I'm not much of a talker. I prefer to keep to myself. Things are always a lot easier that way. You'd be wise to do the same once you go inside that city. Everyone is out for themselves in there. What is this place? This is Pyrshen, or at least the south road that leads to it. The entrance to the city is just up ahead. The only reason I'm sitting out here is because someone who I thought was my friend decided to turn me in for burglary to help herself. What are you doing? I'm waiting for the guards at the gate to rotate shifts. Then I'm going to try getting back inside. With the plague, all that rioting, the blight, and everything else going on, I doubt they're keeping a close eye on each and every single person. I see. Would you come with me? I'm not really used to teaming up. I'd be willing to for the right price. I know you're one of those adventurers who's come to save the day, but I still have to protect my own interests. I think 35 lords are more than fair. What are your skills? I can fight using light armor, medium armor, swords, polearms, bows, thrown weapons, and axes. I do tend to use a dagger and light armor, however. It keeps me quick and allows me to carry a lot of loot. Never mind. Campfire's warm and invigorating. I guess, Barbada, we're going to find people that can join us. Who are you? My name is Barbada. Come from the great dunes of the southern realms. Come here to find work and make some money to bring back with me to my homeland, but it seems I've come in a rather bad time with everything going on as it is. What is this place? We're on the road to Pyrshen in the south. These are the outskirts which lead into the city. Not so many people are trying to go in as of late. More people are trying to get out. The guards are barely letting anyone in anymore. They seem like they are on high watch. Have anything interesting? I sell some herbs and ingredients that I've collected while on my travels. I can show you those if you'd like. I just cannot afford to buy anything back, so I don't offer refunds and I don't trade. Are you interested? Show me what you have. A bone. Nothing special. Bone meal. Crushed and powdered bones. Wart root. A dark, feeble root that has lumps and bumps all over it which look eerily like a witch's finger. Tongueweed, sunbud. Oh, he's got oh my gosh, he's got schematics. Herbal tonics. Wow. We'll keep you in mind for sure. Wishing well. The wishing well is old and barely held together by the mortar that once gave it strength. It is a wonder how this is still standing. There's no way to tell how deep it goes. Toss a lord in. Nothing happens. Toss a lord in. Nothing happens. One more. I don't know how many it's gonna suck up on me. Disease victim. Body is shriveled and decayed. Let me go get that flake grass. Sentry? Whatever it is, be quick about it. Why are you out here? The field is showing early signs of the Black Blight. We can't afford to let anyone tend it and distribute the crop. That'll just spread the plague even worse throughout the dwindling population. Tell me of the Blight. We don't know how it started, but we know it caused the plague. The Black Blight is what it's being called. It's affecting all fields and crops wherever it spreads. As you can guess, it has caused a famine across the lands. Stay away from the tainted food. Tell me of the plague. The plague is caused directly by the Black Blight. We didn't know it until it was too late. Anyone who eats the product of an affected field is becoming deathly ill with the plague. That was nearly the entire kingdom by the time we finally caught on. Such a waste. Garth? Pleased to meet you, stranger. Who are you? My name is Garth. My brother is Hob, though I'm sure he won't tell you that. We had a bit of a disagreement over what to spend the last of our money on, and now we're ruined. He won't refer to me as his kin, and I can't say much more than that for myself. What is this place? This is the south road that leads to Pyrshen. That's my house over yonder with my brother Hob. There are a whole lot of swamps in this area, and the woods are thick around these parts. Ain't really the kind of place you want to be a farmer. Take that from me. Need anything? Well, the trouble is, Hob and I had a disagreement over what to spend the last of our coins on. He wanted to buy some new tools for his wagon work, and I wanted to buy some farming gear. I only have this small patch to work with, so it was foolish. I know now. So how can I help? Well, I bought this here farming gear, and then that darn blight came along and infected my little patch of crops. I don't have a way to work. I can't work with this. Eating it causes the plague. It's illegal for me to even try. I need to return these tools. I can return the tools. The man I purchased from the tools lives in Ostrom. It's over in the province of Raken to the northwest. It's a small place. He goes by the name of Neldas. You can keep whatever he gives you in return for the tools. I just want them out of my sight. Sunbud. Come on, wishing well. Dang. You there, Outlander, stop! What's your business in the city of Pyrshen? I've come to serve Crossia. For what purpose? He inspects you closer and eyes your blue wrap. Wait, you're one of those adventurer volunteers? Lord Reek said to look out for the blue wrap on travelers entering the city. Welcome, friend. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. You may enter. Don't come any closer. We can't trust anyone in these dark times. The air is still. Ooh, let me grab that sunbud. Do I want any of those schematics or anything? I can come back to this map, right? I'm sure I can. This is the Commons district of Pyrshen. Most of the city dwellers live in this area. Perhaps it was once a decent place to reside, but now it is dirty, cluttered, and filled with lean-tos. There are beggars and riffraff everywhere, and you notice a foul stench in the air. Pyrshen Southgate. Beggar? Spare a coin. Donate. Donating lords will reward you with 1 experience per coin. 1 lord. Farewell. You cannot go in there. The campfire is comfortable in the cold breeze. Should be home in bed right now. Feeling a bit under the weather. How are prices? Prices are higher than normal right now. These are very dark times. Rumors? Keep yourself healthy and your spirits high or you're in for a tough time. Excuse me, peasant. Oops. Oh dear. Kind of stuck over here. Slum. Not go in there. Huh. Levenko? How goes it? Who are you? Captain Levenko at your service. I'm a master swordsman. I'm in charge of training many of the new recruits for the Watch. It's not always been my job. Before this, I was a captain of my own battalion in the south during the Crusades. What is this? This is just a small dueling arena and practice ring. Most of the recruits for the Watch need one-on-one training, so I teach all of them here. Of course, I don't teach them everything. I only teach them in combat. There are many courses for the guards. I need training. Sure thing, I will train you in the arts of martial combat for a fee. It will take some time, so make sure you eat before we start. I'll charge you 25 lords for it. If you have any companions, they can watch. You'll get 50 XP, companions will get 25 XP. Maybe another time. Okay, so we can get training. Worker. I have a lot of work to do. I can't stop for small talk. The well looks like it was built not long ago. Drink from well. You drink some water from the well and feel refreshed. My supplies went up one. Geralt. A guard post. Door is locked. You cannot go in there. The woman by the tent motions you towards her. She's in old and dirty clothes and looks like a beggar. Oh, please, do you have a coin to spare? Before you can answer, a man comes walking up behind you. Franz says, I already gave you alms. Get lost, beggar. Please don't give her any. She'll just keep coming back. Have coin. No, don't give it to her. She's not even supposed to be here. The only reason the guards haven't made her leave is because they know they'd be killing her if they threw her out of the city. Let her be. Bah, he scoffs. It's not our duty to take care of her. The plague has affected everyone. She's not special. Lorraine lowers her head. Here's that coin. Lorraine's face brightens. Thank you, kind stranger. Oh, come on. She'll just do the same act for the next person. They both leave. Plus XP. Pearson. 1 second, guys. Alright, and we're back. Okay, signpost says Pyrshen City Center. I kind of want to save my lords to see what we could buy in the city. But I can't lie. I think a recipe for a poison would really come in handy. Anything up here? No. Let's go talk to Mila. Hi there. Who are you? I'm Mila. I live here. It's just me now, though it used to be my entire family. My parents both passed when the plague came, and my sister died during childbirth. It's just me now. Tell me of Pyrshen. Well, it's seen better days, that's for sure. When the plague hit, it was unlike anything we've ever seen before. People were sick and dying faster than anyone could believe. Those who tried to help just became sick, and that just made things worse. Anything I can help with? As a matter of fact, there is. My father used to tell me stories of my grandfather and how he fought in the final battle of Lorendon. He died during the king's escape to a stray arrow. His sword was lost on that day. If by some luck that sword is still out there, I'd like to have it. I know it's been many years, but I still hope that it's out there. It won't be worth much anymore, and it's likely badly worn, but it's my grandfather's sword, and my father said it was an heirloom lost in battle. Tell me about it. Well, I heard through various stories that the sword had a large round pommel, a red leather hilt, and the blade was thin but had a very sharp point. It wasn't like most other swords. I'm doubtful that it's still out there, but it's possible. Even after all these years? I know that it's been a very long time, but not many people go near that battlefield. There are stories about the place being haunted. I know that must sound crazy, but perhaps it protected the sword from being stolen or looted by thieves. I'll look for it. Oh, bless you. If you find it, please bring it back here. I'll find some way to reward you. Be careful when you go to the battlefield. There's no knowing what would be lurking around there. And that's everybody unique in here, I think. Why am I going backwards? Person must have died in agony. Smell of death makes you sick. I'm debating going and buying those recipes, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Geralt. You wouldn't happen to have some time to spare, would you? What's troubling you? You see this lock? He points to a very old and damaged lock in the double doors behind him. Thieves keep messing with it, and it's barely hanging on anymore. They're after the food stores in the warehouse. Anyhow, the blacksmith in Volkold is a master of his trade and is creating me a new, much more advanced lock with the help of a master locksmith. It has already been paid for in advance. I just need someone to go get it for me and bring it back here so I can fasten it to the door. Interested? I'll get your lock. Appreciate the help. Trust me, if I could, I'd go and get it myself, but I have a lot of work to do here, and I have to make sure these doors are secure. In the meantime, find the blacksmith in the commons of Volkold and should have the lock ready. I am just everybody's errand boy. There are too many bodies to count. Alright, let's head to city center. The heart of the city, once considered the jewel of Croatia, it is now only a hollow shell of its old self. The streets are flooded with bodies, the temples are empty, and the gates are all but sealed. A chill runs down your spine as you approach. Alright, just stay away from the disease victims. We don't have to inspect every single one. It's not much of a fire, but it's warm. Courtesan, beggar. Looking for a good time? Bye. The Woodrow Inn. Gambler, Jufrin. End room. Not go in there. Good greetings. Who are you? I'm the innkeeper here. My name is Jufrin. My family has owned the Woodrow Inn for years, and we've always been complimented on how cozy the inn is. Let me know if you'd like to rent a room. I'll be here in case you need me. What is this place? This is the Woodrow Inn, located in the center of Pyrshen. We offer meals, drinks, and beds for weary travelers. If you need anything while you're here, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm the innkeeper, and I imagine all the goings-on in here. Services, how can I help you? It's on the menu. Nuts, egg, cheese, bone broth, fruit, recipes for stew, herbed fish, bone broth. What's bone broth? Recover 3%, heal 1 vigor point, recover 2 spirit points. Wow. Bone broth is pretty nice. And we can make that just from wooden bowl, water, and bone meal. Stew recovers 10% supplies. Okay, I'll worry about that in a bit. My supplies are at 91. Let's rent a room. Oh yes, I can rent you a room on the end there. It's just 8 lords for a night. It's a safe place to rest your head for the night, and it comes with a free complimentary meal. I'd say it's the perfect place for a wanderer such as yourself. I'll take it. Excellent, here's your key, and your meal will be delivered to you when you wake. I'll be here if you should need anything else. Thank you for your patronage. Enjoy your stay. So I'm going to save here. And say thank you for joining me. You've returned the key to the innkeeper after your stay. We'll get into this next time. Pretty cool game thus far. I'm really enjoying it. Hope you guys are liking it. Definitely different. And we're going to see a lot more of it as we continue. So Thank you for watching, as always. Leave me a comment if you like. I hope you're enjoying, and much love, peace, and joy, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Let's Try Lawless Land. So long.